Mr. Thomas into the corner, and then an elbow catches James Maverick. And the monster among monsters having his way early on in this 2-on-1 handicap match.
Hey Cole, did you know Strowman is Charlie Chaplin's great-great-grandson?
There's no way. Charlie Chaplin's like 5'3".
Well, yeah. I mean, in terms of film stars, I'd have guessed he was more likely to be related to Hagrid. God rest his soul.
Braun Strowman with a splash in the corner, and what a peel!
Makes me glad I'm retired.
Sending, a lot of people are. James Maverick across the ring, the strength. Wait a minute. That is the Nigerian giant, the 7'3", 403-pound Omos. And the distraction from behind, and I'm not sure that was smart by Mr. Thomas.
This kid needs to start running.
Omos, of course, accompanied by his mouthpiece, MVP, as they look on here at ringside. And the running power slam by Strowman.
SmackDown is land of the giants.
For the monsters. Strowman staring right back at Omos, who's just a massive man. Get these hands. Uh-oh. The Monster Bomb! And with ease, Braun Strowman puts these two jabronis away.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman!
We might be getting a little bit of afters here, Cole.
Oh, look at Strowman staring at Omos.
I like this already.
Braun Strowman, I give credit where it's due. You are without question one incredibly impressive specimen. But monster of all monsters, have you not seen the 7'3", 403-pound Nigerian giant Omos? I mean, let's be real. Standing next to him, you look normal. And my advice to you would be not to get too comfortable, because monsters ain't in the shadows.
I'll show all these people out real quick that you ain't nothing compared to me. You ain't nothing. You might be bigger than me. You ain't nothing.
Well, MVP was a few feet away from us, and we heard him say that back to Braun Strowman, don't get too comfortable. Some monsters are meant to stay in the shadows.